So good morning one and all. So today we'll move to the third topic, third session. So here we are talking about the reinforced soil concept. So what is the concept here? Providing the reinforced in the soil. So here we have to transfer the load between soil and inclusion take place continuously along the inclusion. That is, the load transfer mechanism should be by reinforcement, not anchorage. Inclusions be distributed throughout the soil mass with certain degree of regularities. That is, they should be distributed and not localized. Here, as a point, the soils which have a little, if any, tensile strength can also be strengthened by inclusion of materials with high tensile strength. So we can use the strips. We can use the other material which having the tensile strength. There are so many. We can use the mesh as a reinforced. And in the next point, the mobilization of tensile strength is obtained. The mobilization of tensile strength is obtained by surface interaction between the soil and the reinforcement through friction and adhesion. So here we have to check so what the failure of tensile strengths and as well as the pull-out. The reinforced soil is obtained by placing extensive or the inextensible materials such as metallic strips, polymeric reinforcement within the soil, the mesh, geosynthetic mesh, to obtain the requisite properties. So here some of the cases. So we can check here. The strips are provided whether with the spacings. Then we have to backfill here. The soil will be backfilled to improve the properties of the soil, maybe bearing capacity, maybe other properties. So here we are talking about the frictional earth reinforcement interaction. We are talking about the frictional earth reinforcement interaction. So that interaction between soil and reinforcement, the interaction between soil and reinforcement sort of restraint on to the soil mass. Sort of restraint onto the soil mass. So here we can go with the other concept, the methods concept. So equivalent confining stress, pseudo cohesion concept. So again there will be so we are here they are providing the mesh for the reinforced. And now we are talking about the sandwich technique for the soil reinforcement. Sandwich. So generally they have used the sandwich because in the two soil masses we have to provide a reinforcement. The test results revealed that layers of sand encapsulating the reinforcement can effectively provide an improved soil geotextile interaction, thereby enhancing the shear behavior of reinforced clay. The shear strength increased as the thickness of the sand layer, so that will be the sand layer. Sand layer was increased. The provision of thin layers of sand sandwiching on both sides of the reinforcement within clay soil, known as sandwich or sand cushion technique, and its influence on improving the strength and deformation characteristic of reinforced clay have been investigated using the direct shear stress. Here, so we have used a layer of sand as a sandwich. So here we have some examples here. See here in the first figure. So we have 4 in the A, unreinforced single layer, 2 layer and 3 layers. Those are without sandwiching. For the second, so we have a clay, sand, and geotextile. So here, this concept in the B, this purely the concept is sandwich concept. So we have to provide the two layers of the sand in between geotextile, then we can provide the clay or soil material. So this concept is called the sandwich technique. The functions of geosynthetics. So here we are talking about the functions: reinforcement, separation, filtration, drainage, fluid barrier, and protection. So we have to study about the functions. So in the next session, so we are talking about, and in detail we have to study about the reinforcement, separation, filtration, drainage, fluid barrier, and protection. Thank you one and all.